I do want people to know, I think this is ridiculous. Like this, I'm not so caught up in this to think that this isn't absurd. I'm aware of the wasting. I'm aware of the time we're wasting. I'm aware of the money that's being wasted. Yes, and you know, I just try not to become sick to my stomach over it. Mm-hmm. But yesterday, I think it cost me $4,000 to have that attorney there for 5 hours. I think it cost Gage $4,000. So we spent $8,000, and let me tell you what happened. The judge never saw us. We sat there. We sat there all day waiting, and the judge never saw us. And so then what happened was, you know, we finally said, my attorney was like, hey, if we're going to sit here for 3 hours, 4 hours, whatever, we might as well just let's start a conversation. So we went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And, you know, they were unreasonable as usual, completely
Nothing got resolved.
Nothing got resolved. And in the end, what happened is Gage's attorney, they had sent me a counter. This was almost like 4 o'clock, 4:10. Counters were going back and forth. So I want to say maybe 4:10, 4:15, the final counter came through. And Gage's attorney started he's a little bit of a bully. He's like, you either accept this or we'll be back here in 30 days because you get a 30-day continuance. But then what happened was I heard the bailiff say to someone that they are 90 days out. So I went over to my attorney and said, can I talk to you for a second? And I brought over, I said, look, you know, we've been working hard to try to get either this resolved or get a 5-month continuance. I said, it sounds like there's going to be a continuance anyway. I said, so I don't think we really have to agree to anything today. So I decided to not agree to their last counter. And we went to, so then Gage's attorney and my attorney went into the court clerk and they requested a continuance. Well, they can't see us till January 7th.
Wow.
Which means that the current custody schedule stays in place. It remains in place, which for now, I did not want that to be adjusted because Gage is asking for a 2-2-3. And I don't think Monroe going 3 nights without seeing him or 3 nights without seeing me is a very good idea. Now, I don't know if he's paying attention at all to Monroe's behavior, and I wanted to talk to you about this, Your Honor. Mm-hmm. But I have noticed some very noticeable changes in the last 30 days. When we went from 2 nights a week with Gage to 3 nights, she immediately became, and she's an independent child, very, very clingy to me, needy, constantly asking me where I am, when am I coming back, can I put her down to nap, will I wake her up from nap, I'm not going anywhere, right, can I watch you from the monitor? This is not my kid. My kid doesn't act like this. And she's been crying a lot, there's been a lot of tantrums, and all of this could have something to do with school as well, but I noticed it was almost immediate once the 3rd day was added.
Right.
And I'm now considering hiring a child psychologist to come in and maybe talk to her or observe her because I'm concerned.